And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. Now the starting group for Orlando. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Banchero. And it's Fultz in at the point guard. And for the Pistons, Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Cade Cunningham out there with Ivy. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And you think about all the anticipation over the last couple months. Doris, the regular season is finally here. It is upon us.
Amen, Kevin. We have been waiting so anxiously for NBA tip-off. Obviously, you're always looking to see the movement of personnel. How well do guys who've switched organizations fit in with their respective rosters? Is somebody now a title contender? So many anxious front offices hoping they made the right decisions.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's Ivy. Guarded by Fultz. Tipped away. It's stolen by Fultz. To the inside. Here's Bamba. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, don't let that lean frame fool you. Mo Bamba able to muscle through contact. Nice.
Ivy passes to Bay. Now Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Stewart kicks to Ivy. And it's Jaden Ivy with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Here's Fultz. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Dishes to Bamba. And the pass to Suggs. The shot misses. The Pistons go the other way with it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Wow, what a nimble move on the interior by Fultz. He touches the paint and wants to score it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Burks, he's checked in for Ivy.
Markelle Fultz at the line for 1.
What's up?
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
He gets it in there. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Bay with it. Defended now by Wagner. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in.
Jonathan Isaac.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Cunningham. Knocked away. Shot clock at 5. Fultz looking around. Isaac outside. Offline with his 3. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Craig on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
So it's the Pistons now. They trail by 1. Bagley dishes to Cunningham. It's stolen by Fultz.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
I love the anticipation from Markelle Fultz. Get out and run after a steal. That is nicely done.
Now here's Bay. Now Burks. The 11-footer. Rebounded by Isaac.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Isaac.
The assist.
Bamba's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Cunningham passes to Burks. Fultz against Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Magic leading by 5. Banchero kicks to Fultz. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's a second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Anthony's checked in for Fultz. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Get up, get up, get up and start making some noise. Here they come, your Piston dancers. Another round of applause for your Pistons minis.
And here's Cunningham. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Burks. He kicks it to Cunningham. Lock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Carter, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. So he gets them both.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Now, here's Suggs. Isaac passes to Banchero. Kicks it to Anthony. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Shoot two. No good on the free throw. And to see your son, Greg, find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
He hits the second from the line.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. Young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
Now, here's Cunningham. From deep. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Suggs kicks to Anthony. Carter outside. Passes to Suggs. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks. And right beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys who let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Good on the second free throw.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Now here's Bay. He has 5. Anthony against Cunningham. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Bay, no good. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, Which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Here's Bay. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Burks the pass to Bay. And they call an illegal screen here.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Nerlens Noel comes in for Marvin Bagley. And Diallo subbed in for Bay. Now here is Carter. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And then Carter with the dunk.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
Pass to Diallo. Now here's Olynyk. Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. Diallo the pass to Noel. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Look, he might have a wiry frame, but Nerlens Noel has deceptive strength. Makes the D look helpless there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Ross is checked in for the Magic.
Pistons. Nerlens Noel. One shot.
And Noel, no good on that one. And with all the youth of this Magic team, you feel like, Doris, they are on the verge of something big.
For their fan base, Kevin, you certainly hope so. What you're really looking for is maybe the breakthrough that the Cleveland Cavaliers had last year. A textbook job of rebuilding with youth and quality trades. You have to stay patient and understand this is a process. Well, at 7 feet, Kelly Olynyk doesn't have to go far for the flush.
Anthony kicks to Ross. Isaac against Burks. And stolen by Noel. Pushing it up. Here's Diallo. And that one is off. And Orlando will come the other way. They get a hand on it. Carter against Olynyk. Carter the pass to Ross. Now Banchero. Trying to get open is Carter. And it's Banchero missing. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. 4-point game. And there's the pass to Noel. Now here's Diallo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Olynyk. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Olynyk, such a deft touch on the interior. Keeps the ball high. The defense has no chance.
Pass to Ross. Carter down low. He's against Olynyk. That one misses. So here's Burks. He dishes it to Cunningham. Pass to Diallo. The Pistons working the ball around now. Down low. Here's Olynyk. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Everybody make some noise for your Pistons dancers.
Ross passes to Banchero. Back to Ross. And the jam by Ross.
My goodness, the vertical of Terrence Ross is special.
Cunningham finds Noel. Burks on the wing. Pass to Olynyk. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Anthony. Orlando leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The dish to Ross. 1:53 left in the first quarter. And the shot is long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Cunningham on the wing. Covered by Anthony. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Isaac. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Banchero. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel.
Basketball.
The pass to Banchero. Here is Ross. And another shot. Offensive rebound. Carter. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Wendell Carter Jr., it matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy two.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. That shot off.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Anthony looking it over. Carter outside. Isaac passes to Carter. 5 on the clock. Deep two from Anthony. Burks pulls it in. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This is a very confident young guy. Jonathan Isaac feels like he belongs in the NBA. Welcomes the contact in that instance.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Isaac. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Isaac.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Pistons. Cunningham. Cunningham. 2 shots.
And that one misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank and use at the line.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, your Pistons dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Right, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
On the court for Orlando, the guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Franz Wagner is out there with Carter, and it's Bamba in at the center. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
At the line. Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
Now here's Diallo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over to the wing. Here's Bagley. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Wagner. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Diallo. Bay with it. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Suggs with the steal. Passes it to Wagner. And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team second.
To the middle. Suggs with the ball. Diallo's there. Shot clock at 6.
Able to guard multiple positions, Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
Ivy with the bucket. And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Fultz finds Wagner. Back to Fultz. Inside. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Pass to Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Now the pass to Bay. Goes up the baseline. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Bay. Shoots Pass over Wagner. Bay, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And it's Wagner missing. Pistons trailed by 5. Here's Diallo trying to get open as Carter. Diallo, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Fultz. Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Wagner. To the middle. Here's Bamba. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Ivy passes to Stewart. To the paint. Diallo kicks to Ivy. Pass to Bay. It's up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Bay's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Bamba. 6 points for him. Wagner passes to Bamba.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
And the Pistons making a change here. Burks is checked in. And Bamba drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Now, here's Ivy. Defense is right there. Down low. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wagner outside. The pass to Fultz. A 3-ball. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, when Markelle Fultz is hitting jump shots, look out. It gives energy to the entire team.
Pass to Ivy. Bamba against Stewart. And he lays it straight in. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Burks pulls it in.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Passes it to Bagley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
Bagley the third, taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And the Magic making a change here. Ross is checked in. And he sinks the second. And so here's Orlando. They lead by 4. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Pass to Suggs. There's the 3. Bagley with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
The pass to Bay. Over Ross. On the mark with the 15-footer. Bay's got 10 points in the game.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Fultz kicks to Ross. Pass to Suggs. Jump shot is good that time. And it's 7 points for Jalen Suggs.
You see Suggs' willingness on the catch to be ready to release quickly. You've got to be decisive, and he was.
Now Burks. No points in the game yet for him. Bay against Ross. Elbow shot. Rebound by the Magic. To the left side wing. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. And here is Bay. 10 points for him. Pass to Bagley. It's good. Bagley's got his second basket of the night.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Out left to the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Isaiah Stewart. Third personal foul. Team 4.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Bamba. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. So for the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Noel comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Cunningham in for Bay. Then for the Magic, Banchero comes in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. No good on the second free throw. The Pistons have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. To the inside, Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
And that's an example of his athleticism, right? Nerlens Noel, the ability to leap up and ram it home.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Out to the right wing. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Now here's Ross. From downtown, Detroit with the rebound. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Here's Anthony, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Here's Banchero. Here's Bamba. And at last, they get one to fall. Bamba's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Ivy passes to Noel. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Over Fultz. And Detroit again with the bucket.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fultz, the pass to Bamba. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Bamba's got 12.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. They get it back. Noel passes to Ivy. The three. Another three for Detroit.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in.
For your Pistons Dancing Dance team.
Anthony left side. Pass to Fultz. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
But you can see Markelle Fultz just getting more and more confident, more and more seasoned, now playing pick and roll, making it look easy.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 7. Back to Burks. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Anthony. The Magic trail by 3. Fultz the pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Cunningham finds Burks. Back to Cunningham. Now here's Noel. Tight defense on him. Burks looking around. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Cunningham. Over Fultz. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Detroit making a switch. Diallo's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Hamidou Diallo.
Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Fultz. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. Can't hit from in close. The Pistons leading. There's the drive. Diallo kicks to Ivy. Cunningham left side. Over Banchero. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Pistons on top, up by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. And having been behind by as many as 8, they clawed their way back. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
It's pretty simple. They took care of the ball, they made smart passes, and limited turnovers. I'm sure they talked about it coming into tonight. We'll see if they can keep it tight in the second half, though.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Ivy is out there with Noel. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Pistons passing it around. Passes it to Bagley. Over Banchero. That one a little long. Orlando trailing here. Fultz kicks to Wagner. Fultz with the ball. For the lead. Detroit with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ivy passes to Bay. Pass to Stewart. Feeds it to Ivy. Now Noel. Latre. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Well, Orlando shooting for the game at 42%. Fultz kicks to Wagner. Now here's Fultz. And the pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Count the basket. Wagner's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Orlando.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Now, here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. Bagley trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Bay. Bay's got 12 in the game. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Noel. Wagner passes to Suggs. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ivy. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bagley finds Bay. Takes the 13-footer. Doesn't go for him. The Magic go the other way with it.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
Now, here's Bamba. He's got 12. Yep, that one goes. He's got 14.
You're starting to see the potential for Mo Bamba. This guy is capable of being a high-level scorer.
Passes it to Bay. Here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. Outside, Bagley. The 3 The shot by Ivy, no good. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Alec Burks checked in for Noel. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Back to Fultz. The rebound by Ivy. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. He kicks it to Burks. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Burks has got his first basket.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Fultz with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively.
Isaiah Stewart, 4th personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've had a lot of success just getting the ball inside, and until the defense adjusts, I don't see any reason to go away from that strategy.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Ivy kicks to Burks. Pistons passing it around. Stewart passes to Ivy. And here's Bay. 6 to shoot. Poked away. From deep three-point range. Burks can't get it to go. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Fultz. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
Ivy kicks to Bay. And it's Stewart, top of the key. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes.
Shooting too.
He wants to be great.
First free throw is good. And so Stewart nails both of them. Orlando trailing here. Fultz, the pass to Wagner. Back to Fultz. Now Suggs. He has 7. Another miss by Orlando. Now here's Ivy. Guarded by Fultz. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Well, you can see the strength of Alec Burks. What a fighter. This guy is not going to back away from a challenge.
And when you look at Burks, when he's feeling good, this guy makes an impact.
Well, think about it, GA. Last season was only the second time he's played over 64 games, but he got into a groove. He's proven now that when he's healthy, off the couch, off the bounce, this guy is a very difficult cover.
One shot.
Free throw good. Burks.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Fultz the pass to Banchero. Over Stewart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a lead prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
First one falls for him. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Olynyk, he's checked in for the Pistons. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Ivy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Markelle Fultz.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Pistons have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Anthony's checked in for Markelle Fultz. Good on both. And here is Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Bay against Wagner. Down low. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
The pass to Ivy. Dishes it to Olynyk. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero. For Detroit, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
At the line for your Pistons, Olynyk, Kelly Olynyk. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Banchero. And it's Ross in for Wagner. And he's good on the second. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Suggs. Outside Anthony. Carter kicks to Ross. Magic moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Isaac down low. Defended by Carter. And he banks in the lane. Carter's got 8 points.
Wendell Carter Jr. going to the cup. Look out, folks. Here he comes.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Passes to Burks. Bagley against Isaac. Up and in on the way. And that's 11 points for Jaden Ivey.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Here comes the fun, Detroit. Hits the Piston dancers.
Diallo's checked in for the Pistons. Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic. And so here's Orlando, trailing by 5. Pass to Suggs. Here's Wagner, trying to get open as Carter. Offensive rebound. And then Carter with the dunk.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Wagner.
That's big-time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
Cunningham outside. And there's the pass to Ivey. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 4. Uncovered. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Rebound by the Magic. Here's Suggs, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Suggs has got 9.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Cunningham with it. Now Anthony defending. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And slam dunk by Ivey.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Anthony finds Wagner. Back to Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Magic lead by 2. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Diallo the pass to Ivey. High post Bagley. Shoots over Isaac. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Passes it to Carter. Over Ivey. And it's Carter missing. Detroit has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Ivey passes to Olynyk. It's tipped. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. 2 points. That one goes. And it's a 4-point Magic lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Oh, you have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Carter score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Now, here's Ivey. He's got 13. Up top, Bagley. He's covered by Isaac. Here's Diallo. Got a piece of it.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Isaac. Jonathan. Isaac. 2 shots.
That's good from Isaac. For the Pistons, Nerlens Noel checks in for Marvin Bagley. And Alec Burks subbed in for Diallo. And a change for the Magic. Bamba's checked in. And so he hits both. Pistons trailed by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Noel dishes to Burks. Pass to Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And the first one at the line is good.
And think about this, guys. Wendell Carter Jr. has really flourished into an important and efficient two-way big man. We know defensively he can hold things down. And offensively, he can take it down low. We know he can face up and make shots.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Orlando. Second free throw, no good.
Guys, what you have to love about Wendell Carter Jr. is his thirst to learn. This guy is willing to add pieces to his game. He understands he's got to be a true modern big man, and he puts in the work.
Magic 5. Jalen Suggs. 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul.
For Detroit, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
Cunningham taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Cunningham.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Suggs with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. With 4 seconds on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
That's a crafty out fake by Jalen Suggs, taunting the defense, getting the whistle. Oh, yes, sir.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
That free throw, no good.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
And the second free throw, good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 8. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
The Magic, 73.
Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
We got to get back and play with this insurgent. Pass goes, we got to move with the pass. It doesn't matter, we got to scramble.
Well, stressing defense that last time out, Greg, a wise approach.
Yeah, I mean, when it's this tight, defense can push you over the top.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Carter out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Fultz at the 1.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Now here's Bay. Here's Ivy. It's deflected.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Now here's Wagner. Bay pulls it in. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The pass to Stewart. Back to Bay. Lock at 6. Nice defense from Wagner.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Fultz. Now, here's Suggs. Passes it to Wagner. No good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. The jump hook. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Bagley, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And a change for the Magic. Banchero's checked in for Wendell Carter.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good from Fultz. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. Wagner against Bay. To stop the drought, and that one goes long.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that one's good, Wagner. And the Magic lead by 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, here's Ivy. Teardrop shot. The putback. Eyes yet again. Stewart trying to get open. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
At the line for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Orlando leading by 14. Here's Suggs. Misses the 3. The Pistons have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Bay. Here's Stewart. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Back to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now the pass to Wagner. Banchero with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Banchero kicks to Bamba. Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Bagley. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Free throws off from Bagley. Magic leading by 10. Here's Suggs. And the layup falls. And the Magic lead by 12.
Boy, the agility of Jalen Suggs when he touches the painted area and navigates his way to a nice finish.
Back to Cunningham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jalen Suggs.
5th personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Cunningham. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Orlando leading by 10. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Orlando. Okay, fans, we need you to get up. We want the building to rock, so make some noise right now.
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, let's see if they can keep focused.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Banchero. Here's Fultz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
4 personal fouls.
I like the assertiveness of Markelle Fultz. This guy has got elite athleticism, not going to allow the defense to impede him there.
Fultz, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Bamba. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Wagner finds Bamba. Inside, here's Suggs. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Magic lead by 13.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
And here's Ivy. Pass to Stewart. And it's in there.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Magic leading by 11. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Back to Fultz. He dishes it to Banchero. Now Suggs. The pass to Fultz for 3. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge and keep something happening and drawing the contact.
Gary Harris is checked in for the Magic.
Hey, Cunningham taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Fultz kicks to Harris. Pass to Wagner. And here is Bamba. Harris outside. Passes it to Wagner. It's over Bay. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is why you have got to be disciplined when guarding Franz Wagner. This guy is so adept at drawing contact.
Wagner, Franz Wagner, at the line for 2.
That's good from Wagner.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
Hampton, he's checked in for Gary Harris. He doesn't get the second one. Pistons trailed by 10. Pass to Bay. With a step back. And Bamba pulls it down.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here's Hampton. To the paint. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Bamba. And the Magic lead by 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bay against Wagner. Bay with it. To the middle. Here's Bagley. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Fultz against Cunningham. Now, here's Banchero. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Bamba. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
This guy has got such a good feel in the mid-range game. Mo Bamba's size, almost impossible to block that shot.
Timeout call, the Pistons.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Markelle Fultz.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. It's blocked. Cunningham looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
15 foul. At the line for your Pistons, Cunningham. Cunningham. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Magic leading by 13. Fultz the pass to Banchero. Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bamba. Bay pulls it in. Now here's Ivy. Guarded by Fultz. Ivy kicks to Bay. To the inside. Stewart. He can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. Wagner passes to Banchero. Over Stewart. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the pass to Cunningham. Over Carter. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Pass to Fultz. Rebound, Detroit. Bay's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Fultz. It's tipped. Here's Wagner. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That shows you the combination of size, strength from Franz Wagner. Like, seriously, well done right there.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
From Wagner. Greg, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Personal foul. Penalty situation. At the line for your Pistons, Hey Cunningham. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Magic leading by 12. 1:35 left in the 4th. Passes it to Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it.
Franz Wagner taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Wagner. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Now here is Carter, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Bay.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
Hey, guys, what a nice performance it was for Franz Wagner.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Now, here's Wagner, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Here's Fultz. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Wendell. A big performance on the boards tonight. Did you expect to dominate like that coming into the game?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to come out, help my team any way I could. So, rebounds or not, I did what I had to do to help the team win.
You were a big part of it tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.